Hey there, welcome to HIIT. My name is Mary. Good job showing up for our workout. Let's get started with some movements just to warm up the body. Rotating side to side, shoulder rolls, change directions with the shoulders, and then swinging the arms side to side. Opening up the chest, stretching the back a bit. And then we'll do the same thing, but just add a little bit more rotation with the legs. And then open and close. And reach overhead. Kicking the heels back. And then inner thigh stretch, just side to side here. Keeping chest lifted, toes straight ahead. Then stepping back for hip flexor stretch. We'll just pulse here 4 times. Then step together, other side. Active stretch of the hip flexors. Let's repeat that 4 pulses on this other side. And switch. Very good. Kicking the heels back again. This time tapping with the hand toward that heel. And if you feel comfortable with it, you can try tapping the opposite heel. Just getting the torso warmed up, the spine moving. And okay, we're coming to the edge of our mat. Bending the knees, walking out to high plank. Let's go ahead and lift the hips, pressing the heels into the floor, calf stretch. Hold there for 3, 2, 1. Back to high plank, step one leg forward, hold here, and then rotate toward the leg that's in the front. You can reach up if you feel comfortable with that. And place that leg back where you started. Other leg comes forward, rotate up. Feeling a nice stretch in the outer hip. And bring back down. Walk the hands back. Stand up. And then we'll do that once more. So walking out to high plank. Step one leg forward, rotate. Hand back down. Step back. Other leg forward, rotate. Hand down, step back, and walk. The hands back, roll up to standing. Head is the last thing to come up. And just roll out the wrists now. Stretch the wrists, fingers down. Continuing to move side to side a bit, just to stay warm. Keep the blood flowing other side with the hand. And then palm toward you, stretching the extensor part of the wrist, other side. All right, side to side step. This is a modified jumping jack. You can stay here with the modified jack, or you can do full jacks. Trying to get the heart rate up. We'll be here for about 20 more seconds. Relax the shoulders here. Thinking about keeping the core tight. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right. Hopefully we are feeling warmed up. We have 4 circuits. We're going to start with our first circuit. Cardio move to start. We have 8 steps, high knee run, or you can just jog in place. You choose the height of the knees, followed by squat side, each side 2 times, okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, squat, 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 squat. We're gonna do that for 40 seconds. So heart rate is gonna spike. Go at your own pace. We're gonna start in 3, 2, and go. Halfway through. Time. Very good. Whew. Okay, next move is on the floor. This is a push-up on your knees or your toes, followed by a shoulder tap with each arm. So if you're on your knees, push up, tap shoulders, 1 time each, and go again. You can be on your toes, same thing. You also don't have to go down as far if that doesn't work for you. All right, let's start this in 3, 2, and go. 40 seconds total. So you choose the pace. Very controlled. And again, you don't have to go all the way down, whether you're on your knees or your toes. Prioritize good form. Halfway through. Shoulders down away from the ears. Glutes engaged, core tight. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Oh, well done. Okay, roll up to standing. 2 dumbbells. We're doing a side lunge and rear lunge. That's all it is. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Side lunge and rear lunge. Side lunge, rear lunge. Just about 5 more seconds on this side, just 20 seconds for side 3, 2, and switch sides. Rear lunge, side lunge. Keep chest lifted, toes straight ahead. Three, 2, and time. All right, let's place the dumbbells down. Those were the 3 exercises of our first circuit. We're going to go through that 2 more times. So first move is our 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then squatting side, once per side. Go at your own pace. You choose the height of the knees, starting in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Make sure you're breathing. Halfway through. Ooh, 10 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Awesome. Push-ups. Coming to the floor, getting started in 3, 2, and go. 40 seconds. Push-up, shoulder tap. On the push-up, try to keep the hips stable, especially when you then tap the shoulders. It's easy to let the hips sway, so keep the core tight. Halfway there. Five seconds. 3, 2, and time. Ooh, very good. Roll up to standing. Head is the last thing to come up. Picking up our dumbbells. We have side lunge and rear lunge, starting in 3, 2, and go. Keeping chest lifted. As always, no required depth on these lunges. Switching sides, side lunge, rear lunge. Five seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right, put the weights down. One more time through this circuit. We'd start with our jog in place, then lunge or squat to each side, starting in 5 seconds. We can do it. Last round. 3, 2, and go. Halfway through. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Whew. All right. Push-ups. Last round. Coming onto the floor. Starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and here we go. Push up and shoulder taps. As we get fatigued here, we want to pay extra attention to our form. Long spine, not poking the head forward, but keeping it in good alignment with the rest of the spine. Whew. More than halfway. About 10 seconds remaining. 3, 2, and time. Very good. Roll up to standing. Picking up our dumbbells. Side lunge and rear lunge, starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Woo. Just 20 seconds per side. Way to stick with it, guys. We'll take a break in just a minute. Switch sides. Three, 2, and time. Oh, excellent. Put the weights down. All right, this is a rest break. Feel free to drink water, catch your breath. I will go ahead and start previewing our next circuit. First move here is a pivot jump or pivot step, whatever works for you. So we're pivoting like this, but then shuffling to the side and pivot, reset, shuffle side, pivot, so on. Go at your own pace. Remember, you can step, you don't have to jump. So you can go from here, just step here, and then go to the side, whatever works for you. All right, we're gonna get started with that in about 10 seconds, and we will do that for 40 seconds. All right, getting set up. starting in 3, 2, and go. Go at your own pace. Do what you can with the space you have. Ooh. Halfway there. Seconds. 3, 2, and time. Woo. Great job. Next move. On the floor. Hands on the floor, fingers toward the toes or outward, whatever is most comfortable for you. We're lifting the hips off the floor and just lifting and lowering. If that is too challenging, go into glute bridge, which is just on your back, lifting the hips like that. For more intensity, step the feet out farther. Starting this in 3, 2, and go. Here for 40 seconds, keeping it controlled. You should not be feeling any pain in your wrists. If you are feeling pain in your wrists, then go to the glute bridge so that you're not putting so much pressure on the wrists. This is a great move for posture, glute strength, core. It's also working on wrist strength, but always wanting to go at the right progression, not going overly quick into challenging wrist exercises. All right, we have about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and time. Very good. All right. Picking up one dumbbell. We're doing a squat, then rotate one toe and lift up. So squat, rotate, other side, lift. Keep the chest lifted. Starting this in 3, 2, and go. Keeping it controlled on the way up and on the way down. If you find that you're swinging the weight in order to get it up, then just do it with either a lighter weight or without a weight. Think about knees and toes in line as you squat. We have about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right, those were our 3 exercises. Put the weight down. We're gonna go back to our pivot jump and side shuffle in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Go at your own pace. Halfway there. Ooh. 10 seconds. Three, 2, and time. Ooh. All right, coming to the floor. Fingertips toward the feet. Hands underneath the shoulders or glute bridge. Starting in 3, 2, and lift the hips. Pressing shoulders away from the ears. Engaging the glutes as you lift the hips. Halfway there. You may feel this in your hamstrings. We're working hamstrings as well. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right, picking up one dumbbell. We have our wide squat, step, rotate, lift the weight. Starting in 3, 2, and go. Keeping it controlled. Here we're working shoulders and back, as well as legs. About 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right, we're already done with 2 rounds. We have 1 more round remaining, starting with our pivot jump and shuffle side in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Halfway there. Five seconds. 3, 2, and time. Oh, all right, onto the floor. Fingertips toward the feet, starting in 3, 2, and go. Lifting the hips, or remember you can do glute bridge instead. Try to distribute your weight in your hands to your fingers so that it's not all concentrated in your palms. About 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and time. Well done. Come up to standing. Squat and lift, starting in 3, 2, and go. Try to get the weight all the way up over your head. And make sure you have a good grip on the weight. We don't want anyone dropping the weight. Just about 10 seconds left, and then we will take a break. 3, 2, and time. Excellent job, guys. All right, take another break. We are done with 2 of our 4 circuits. I will go ahead and preview the next exercise, but feel free to drink water and continue to rest. First move here, we're gonna do scissor jumps or scissor runs. They look something like this from the side, something like that. If that's too much, no worries. Just go nice and slowly as you travel, always about doing what is the right amount of challenge for you. All right, we will start that in about 10 seconds. Getting started in 3, 2, and go. 40 seconds total. Again, go at your own pace. Toes straight ahead. Knees are softly bent. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and time. Well done. Okay. Next, we need one dumbbell and we are going onto the floor. A couple options here. You can do it without the dumbbell, in which case just put it aside. Arms and legs staying straight, reaching toward each other. If you're using the dumbbell, same thing. All right, let's get started in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. We will be here for 40 seconds. One way to make it a little bit more difficult is to not come up quite as far with the feet. You can also keep the feet separate, so rather than having them brace themselves against each other, they are each working independently. Working core and back and arms here. About 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and time. Very good. Okay, coming up to standing. Since we were just on our backs, roll up slowly just so you can reduce the risk of becoming lightheaded. We need 2 dumbbells. This is curtsy lunge. So step one leg behind the other, and then bicep curl, externally rotated with the arms. So rather than here, we're coming here with a bicep curl. All right, starting in 3, 2, and 1. You choose the depth of the lunge, just alternating sides. Controlled on the way up and on the way down. Halfway there. And time. Very good. All right, put the weights down. Going back to our scissor runs in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. As before, just going at your own pace. Keeping the core very tight. You can also keep the arms straight. It's slightly harder, it's not that much more challenging, but just if you want some variability. Just 10 seconds remaining. 3, 2, and time. Awesome. All right. 1 dumbbell, optional, on our backs. Starting this move in 3, 2, and go. Again, feel free to do it without the weight. You will still be working, it will still be challenging. Just about 10 seconds remaining. 3, 2, and time. All right, roll up to standing. And we need 2 dumbbells. Curtsy lunge, externally rotated biceps curl, starting in 3, 2, and go. when we externally rotate the shoulders like we're doing here, we work on opening up the chest, which is good, again, for practicing good posture. About 10 seconds remaining. Three, two, and time. Awesome job. All right, we have just one more round. Put the dumbbells down. Getting ready to do our scissor jumps. In 3, 2, and go. 40 seconds. Again, last time we're doing this. Core staying super tight. Just 10 seconds remaining. Three, two, and time. Whew. All right, one dumbbell, if you want, on your backs. Starting this move in 3, 2, and go. Elbows are softly bent. Halfway through. Five seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right, just one more move of this circuit. Roll up to standing, pick up the other dumbbell, and curtsy lunge starting in 3, 2, and go. Biceps and legs here. Ten seconds remaining. Three, two, and time. Awesome job. All right, put the weights down. We're done with 3 of our 4 circuits. Way to stick with it. Feel free to drink water, and I will preview our last circuit. The first move is what I call rainbow jumps. So you can do rainbow steps, you can do rainbow jumps, but basically we're bringing arms overhead, making a big rainbow, and then going to the other side. Notice I am bending my knees a little bit when I come to the side. It's because we're picking up a pot of gold and bringing it across the rainbow to the other side. The more you bend your knees, the more challenging. Just make sure you're keeping good form. We're not doing any of this. We're just reaching down and picking it up. Add the jump part if you want, which just means you're doing a leap. Make sure you can land softly. All right, we're gonna get started with this in 10 seconds, and we'll do it for 40 seconds total. Getting set up, starting in 3, 2, and go. Jumping or stepping, and go at your own pace. Halfway through, 20 more seconds. Ooh. This is good cardio as well as core. Five seconds. 3, 2, and time. Oh. Okay, next move. On the mat, hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. See if you can lift your knees off the floor and then put them down. That's all you need to do. But if you want to add on, lift the knees off the floor, keep them elevated, and just alternating kick back with the legs. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Either just lift the knees and lower, lift and lower, or the other version, which is keeping the knees lifted and alternating leg extensions. 40 seconds total. We're more than 10 seconds in. About 10 seconds remaining. Three, 2, and time. Whew. All right, coming up to standing, 2 dumbbells. Staggered stance, so one leg forward, one leg back. Your heel can be lifted off the back leg. And we're just pressing straight back with the arms. Then stepping to the side, same thing. So step, press back, step, press back. Starting in 3, 2, and go. Controlled movement with the arms. You can even pause up top for a second. You just want to keep that tension in the arms. Shoulders down, away from the ears. Nice long spine. Seconds remaining. 3, 2, and time. Ooh. Great job. Okay, put the weights down. We're going back to our rainbow jumps or rainbow steps in about 5 seconds. Round 2, starting in 3, 2, and go. 40 seconds. Think about keeping good form, even if you're reaching down. Remember, you don't have to jump, you can just step. Halfway through. Reaching all the way over the head with the arms. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Awesome. Whew. Onto the floor. Bear position. In 3, 2, and 1. Either just lifting and lowering the knees or keeping the knees lifted, alternating kickbacks. Try to distribute your weight throughout your hands, so not only in the palms, but also in the fingers. Halfway through. Three, 2, and time. Whew. All right, coming up to standing, 2 dumbbells, staggered stance, straight arm press backs. In 3, 2, and go. Remember, shoulders back and down. Slow and controlled movements with the arms. Trying to keep tension in the arms. Ooh. halfway through. Way to stick with it, guys. 3, 2, and time. Ooh. Just one more round of this circuit and then we cool down. We've got this. All right, we have our rainbow jumps starting in 3, 2, and go. Home stretch. Already halfway through. Seconds. 3, 2, and time. Woo. Coming to the floor, bear position, starting in 3, 2, and go. Woo. Second to last exercise. We've got this. Try to have the back flat. Halfway through. Five seconds. 3, 2, and time. Roll up to standing. Just one more exercise. It's our straight arm press backs, starting in 3, 2, and go. Press back, step side, press back. Not compromising form, even though we're tired. Keeping those shoulders down. Long spine, controlled movement with the dumbbells. More than halfway through. Five seconds. 3, 2, and time. Awesome job. All right, put the weights down. We're just gonna stretch. Ooh. Shake out the wrists. And then step back into calf stretch. Heel down in the back, both toes facing straight ahead. While we're here, feel free to add a wrist stretch, just holding onto the fingers. And then just change the hand position. Change legs now, other leg steps back, and you can stretch the wrists again. And change. Very good. Heel down, toe up with the front leg. Both toes pointing straight ahead though, and we're hinging at the hips, keeping the back flat. Chest lifted for hamstring stretch. 3, 2, changing sides. Now step one leg back, lift the back heel, and we're just tucking our hips underneath us and maybe even angling them toward the ceiling. You can step farther forward with the front leg if you need to, but we are trying to get a hip flexor stretch, make sure the core is very tight and glutes are engaged to feel this stretch. Switch sides. Rotate those hips underneath the body, press those hips forward and maybe even upward toward the ceiling. Now step one leg behind the other, reach the arm overhead, just extend the side body, getting a stretch along here, and then changing sides. And finally, clasp hands behind the back, press the shoulders down, ear to one shoulder, back to the center, ear to the other shoulder, back to the center. And we are done. Great job, guys. Way to show up, way to do something good for your body. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time.